Thank you, Ma'am Hilda. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I am Rizalyn A. Montuya, and I am tasked to share my knowledge on basic dashboarding using Microsoft Excel. So basically, I am also a beginner on making a dashboard. So we will learn together on this task. So we have here a sample of a dashboard. So this is a corporate dashboard report. So as you can see, there are lots of data on one page because basically a dashboard is a visual display of all your data. While it can be used in all kinds of different ways, its primary intention is to provide information at a glance. So this dashboard usually sits on its own page and receives information from a linked database. So all the data here are linked on a certain database. So if you wanted a more complex explanation of the data given on this page, you can link on the said database for further understanding of the data. So what we need is we need the laptop, the Microsoft Excel, of course, and also we need a data. All right. So for the first step, we need to make our data ready on our Excel. So we have here the data. This is from a cookie company. We have here country, product, units sold, revenue, cost, profit, and date. If we already have the data here on the Excel, we can now proceed on making our dashboard. Before that, we need to add another sheet on our Excel. So we have one here. I named it dashboard, but you can also name it on your preference. We already have here the heading of our dashboard, so I named it J&J Cookie Company. So to add our first data here on our dashboard, we need to insert a shape on our dashboard. So just click insert. I think shapes is under the illustrations here. So click the shapes. You can choose your preferred shape as you like. So for me, I use this one. So I wanted to change the color. Wanted to make it white. So it's up to you on how you are going to present the appearance of your dashboard. To add the data, click the formula bar or the function bar and then type equals and then go to the data here. So I wanted to show the units sold or the total units sold of this data here. So at the bottom, we have here the total data. So enter, and then we already have there the data. So just have to make it visible. So for the data to be clear, I wanted to name this one. So I want to insert the text here. So this is total units sold. So it's up to you on how you're going to make your dashboard attractive and engaging to the viewers of it. So for me, I will stick to this one. So we already have here the data, the total units sold. But what if I move this one here? So they did not uh, move together. So I wanted to group this one. So you just have to click the box and then click control, click the other box, and then go to page layout and click group. So if I wanted to move it here, then they go together. All right. So for the next data that I wanted to show on the dashboard, we just have to follow the step that we did earlier. Again, insert shape, or actually, you can copy and then paste. But for the data, you have to erase it. Erase the data and this one. So the data that I wanted to show here on the dashboard is the total revenue. So before that, click the box again, go to formula bar, type equals, then go to the data sheet, and then move to the bottom and click the total revenue and click enter. So here is the data coming from the other sheet. So I just wanted to make it visible and nice to look at because the goal is to make our dashboard nice. So let us name it the total revenue. Alright, that's it. I also wanted to show on the dashboard the total cost and the total profit. So let us again follow the steps or apply the steps that we used earlier. Okay, same. This one. So we have to erase the existing data because this is another data here. Again, click the box, go to formula bar, type equals, go to the data. So we'll go to total cost. And then press enter. Make it clearer again. So this is the total cost. For the last data that I wanted to be shown on the dashboard, so that is the total profit. So we'll just use the same procedure for this one. Again, go to formula bar, type equals, go to the data, and the total profit, this one, enter, and the data is already there on our dashboard. So that's it. So we already have here the data that we needed for our dashboard. So I wanted to make it more pleasing to the eye. So I just make some revisions of this one. All right. So we can hide the grid lines of this here. All right. So it will be more pleasing to the eye of the one who wanted to view our dashboard. So we have here the total units sold, total revenue, total cost, total profit, and let us see if we have the same data from our database. So that's 112584. That is for units sold. Let us see if it's the same. 112584, that's correct. But how about if we change something on the data? Let us see if it will change on our dashboard. So let us make it this particular number and let us see if it changes on the dashboard. All right, so it changes. So you can see here that our data from the dashboard is linked on our other sheet. All right, 4910, 4910. Okay, so if we wanted an easy access on the complete data, we can use the hyperlink. So we just have to insert again, text box, and then we have to type, click for more details. So here, we have the hyperlink, and right click. So we have to insert and then click the link button. So here we have here link to existing file or web page, place in this document, create new document or email address. So we don't want that. We just wanted place in this document. So here, this one, data. All right. So as you can see, when you click this one, it automatically go to the database wherein the complete data is present. All right, this one here. But I wanted it to be directly on this particular column, unit sold column. So what are we going to do is you have right click and then edit link, and then this one here, type the cell reference. So before that, you need to know what is the cell reference. So that is C1. Right click, edit link. So instead of A1, we'll use C1 and then click OK. So let us check. Alright, so it automatically brings us to the unit zone. That is for easy access of the complete information on our database. Alright, now if we wanted to add a chart on this dashboard, you can go on to the data, and then here, if we wanted to choose the product, this one right here. So if we wanted to make a chart on this one, for example, so just highlight these elements here and then press Control, and then let us have this one here up until here, and then Control, then click Alt key, then tap F1. So here we already have the chart, and if we wanted to put it on our dashboard, we can cut and then paste it on our dashboard. So here is our chart. If we wanted to add a chart, and if the chart is applicable in our dashboard. So basically this is just an example of putting a chart on our basic dashboard here. So let's put it here. So we can also edit our dashboard to make it nice to look at and attractive to our clients. All right, so that's it. Now, the final thing that I wanted to show you is that how are you going to pull data from different Excel workbook? So for this one, just add another dashboard element. So let us place it here. So I wanted to have this, the title, the competitors unit sold. So we have here another data coming from a different Excel workbook, this one here. So let's go back to our dashboard. So what are we going to do is to, again, go to the formula bar, type equals, then Alt Tab, again. It's not working right now. Let us try again. All right, so here we have to we have to choose the particular workbook that we are going to use. So this one, and then select the workbook. After that, select the data. So this one, and then enter. So there we already have the data coming from another Excel workbook. Now that we already have the data coming from the other workbook in Excel, let us check if we happen to change the data here on the other workbook, will it change on our dashboard? So let us check. So let us make some changes here and let us see if it also changed on our dashboard. So 22334 and it's 22334. Again, let us make another change. Yes. So let us check if it also changed. All right, so it means that we have a good connection coming from our different Excel workbook. Now we are now certain that the connection between the different Excel workbook are good. But when we pull the data often, there are some changes that may occur. Or what if the file gets deleted or it is closed? So what are we going to do so that we can maintain the data here on our dashboard? So what are we going to do is go to the Data tab, click Edit Links. So here we have here the worksheet, unknown, check status. So the source is open, so it's all right. Now what if we are going to close this one? All right, so let us check. Connection, edit links, check status. So there is a warning already. Warning, values referring to other workbooks were not updated. So you just have to click update values. So the workbook has values that refer to other workbooks. So it is already updated here. So you can also change the source, the open source, break link, check status. So there are a lot of things wherein you can check if the data is still linked on the dashboard. So, all right, close. So that's it. This is our simple basic dashboarding using Microsoft Excel. So I hope you learned something from this topic. So let us give the online floor to Ma'am Dana Galensaga. Thank you and good afternoon, everyone.